I'm Mark Garrison from the Sporkful podcast and blog, along with my co-host Dan Pashman. In the wake of KFC's Double Down, chains around the globe are racing to come up with their own fatty, salty, over-the-top sandwich creations, some might say abominations. Today on GastroLab, we'll analyze 3 newcomers and experiment with ways to make them better.
So Mark, my major issue with the Carl's Jr. Hardee's footlong cheeseburger is that it's not a footlong cheeseburger. It's a footlong bun.
The big lie.
With 3 regular-sized burgers laid across it.
There's a lack of bread coverage throughout.
That's right. You have major swaths of bread that are not covered by burger. Now, I set out to remedy that situation in my kitchen. I made a footlong burger with a pound of beef. You can see it right here, Mark. You see the ruler, which proves that it's a foot long.
I believe you.
I cooked it in a pan because I don't have a grill, and now I've brought it back to our Slate conference room / lab, and I have it here for you to check it out, Mark. What do you think of my foot long cheeseburger?
Well, Dan, we do know that the bun is a foot long. We've measured that, but I have to say, and I don't want to get too Freudian here, but you seem to have fallen about 2.5, 3 inches short in terms of your patty.
Yeah, you know, I forgot to account for meat shrinkage. That was the one error I made here, and so that, fine. But you know, Mark, I had the intent to make a foot-long cheeseburger. Okay. That's more than I can say for Carl's Jr. or Hardee's.
I'll give you that.
We all know that the road to foot-long cheeseburgers is paved with the intention to make foot-long cheeseburgers. All right, so I'm taking full credit, and I think we should dig in.
All right, Dan, I want to see what you got here.
You can really taste the length of the burger. So clearly, Mark, there's way too much bread and not nearly enough lasagna. Sure. Not surprising coming from a British grocer. So how can we remedy this? Well, I want to take out the bread entirely, replace it with lasagna that I'm going to fry. I took some no-boil lasagna, ran it under water, dredged it in flour, dunked it in egg, dropped it in breadcrumbs, and fried it.
All right, so that's basically the bread.
Let's add some fresh mozzarella, some ricotta, some sun-dried tomato bruschetta, and another piece of fried lasagna. I took a little bit of artistic license using the bruschetta instead of traditional tomato sauce.
I see what you're doing.
But I do have certain concerns about the structural integrity of this sandwich.
Well, again, you've made this crispy breaded pan-fried lasagna, so you want that crunch in there. I know you're a big crunch man. We talk about this a lot. So if you did tomato sauce, you would make that soggy. We don't want that.
That's right.
Now, the other thing presented by this wonderfully crispy bread substitute lasagna thing is that it's going to be hard to slice. And since there's 2 of us and only 1 sandwich, we're pretty much stuck eating this Lady and the Tramp style. Okay, fine. It's actually holding together fairly nicely.
I'm impressed.
Whatever the breading seasoning you have is pretty good. You got some oregano in there or what?
Yeah, this worked a lot better than I expected, frankly.
So Dan, I'm giving Friendly's some credit for creativity. They're using grilled cheese sandwiches in place of buns. Yep. A lot of bread. The problem with this sandwich is there's not nearly enough meat. So I give you the Sporkful inverse switch. 2 beef patties, grilled cheese sandwich in the middle, and then a lettuce glove to make sure your fingers don't get greasy. Let's do this thing.
Now, Mark, you're already wearing the lettuce glove, so I think you may have to just go ahead and feed me, if that's okay.
Do it. A lot to tear through. Yeah. But it's a reward. I mean, this is truly friendly to me. That's true. I don't think the other one was actually a friendly burger, even though it was at Friendly's.
Anytime that your teeth and tongue touch lettuce first, my brain immediately says, healthy. And then after that, you know, let the chips fall. But I feel like I just ate a salad. You know, I'm gonna go for a jog. I'll see you later.